Hey guys, Yukikano's AIDS here. So while I was working on the double O riser here, I realized there's few tutorial videos on Gunpla, like beginner's guides, like where do you start on Gunpla? And I noticed that in one of them, like when you were mentioning real grades, it's like they didn't really again, no I'm not calling anyone out here. I just wanted to give some advice to anyone who wants to know about the hobby. So I noticed that real grades were among a category for recommended for beginners, and I noticed like here's the thing: you don't start with real grades. If you're an absolute beginner to Gunpla or model kits in general, you do not want to build these things like right away. These things, or at least the early ones, well, the thing with early real grades, like early real grades, is that they come, early ones for quite a while, they came with an internal skeleton, like a complete inner frame. And sometimes, like depending on the kit, certain parts would pop off or feel really loose on them. And the double O riser here, which isn't finished yet, but double O riser here is one of them. I the knees here, they pop off when you try to turn them. The toes pop off when you try it occasionally. It's not that bad yet. There was a part underneath the shoulder. Well, the shoulder joints here are pretty loose too, but you gotta move them for the articulation. So yeah, it gets annoying when they pop out when you're moving them. And another thing, like they have really small parts. Like you see the crust on the forehead here, that clear piece, and also the chin. Those are separate pieces. Those are really freaking small. And these clear green parts here too, like on the arm and the head. Like the one on the leg is pretty big, so don't really need to worry about that one too much. But for the arms and the head, these are pretty freaking small. And since they're clear pieces, that means they're harder to get the nubs out. They're much tougher than the solid parts for some reason. So like even with newer real grades, it's like there are exceptions, but for the most part, you might want to wait until if you're an absolute beginner, might want to start with. Well, if you can find one, then the new early grade Gundam is where to start. If you have absolutely no idea where to start, or if you have no faith in your motive skills, like yeah, sometimes you need some patience for real grades here. A lot of parts. That's why it's taken so long to make the video about this thing. So if not real grades and you know where to start, if you can't find an early grade and you actually, well, I'll say start off with something like the Easy 8 here. Which is this kit here it's pretty simple. Like these stickers here, like they're all optional. Well, except for the red ones, but that red thing on the chin, that's a marker. So, but yeah, really, other than a few stickers in the backpack, which kind of sucks. Like it's actually a solid, not a bad place to start, or anything like, or just get the RX-78 Revive, which I started with, or hell, just get a Zaku, or well any high grade. any standard size high grades. So some have stickers, but you'll eventually learn about that. And for master grades, I say that the heavy arms here is a pretty good place to start. Well, from what I know, all the wing kits are a pretty good place to start. They're not really complicated. They're pretty basic to understand. And it's Gundam Wing. A lot of people got into. So. Oh yeah, also for high grades, like if you don't mind, another. Right, it was like the age kits, like the age 1. Well, maybe not the full glance because there's like a lot of stuff that goes onto it too, but like just the age 1 in general, it's pretty simple to put together. Really good kit too. Or the full glance is pretty simple too if you don't mind the additional firepower, armor and stuff. And once you get confident, already built a few kits. Like if you're confident to tackle on the real grades, and I recommend either the Mark II, which is another early real grade kit, but it's really solid for the most part. And another wing kit, the Tall Geese. The Tall Geese is one of the best real grades out there, man. It's really solid. Maybe the joints for the weapons might be a little complicated, but hey, if you follow the instructions, you'll get it. Just make sure you know what you're doing. I don't want to hear anyone complain, "Oh no, I lost a part. Why aren't there extras?" Well, that is a complaint. Like, there's like a tiny ass piece, and there's not a duplicate of that, and you just lose it forever. It's like, yeah. So yeah, no way. But if there's like anyone's like, "Oh, this is too hard. Why won't this hobby change for me?" It's like, if you're one of those people who or wokies, and you're like, what are you doing a hobby in the first place? It's like, it's okay if you need to start somewhere, but if you're just gonna complain about a kit that you like even like if it's like a simple kit like the high grade Gundam or whatever, you still think that's too hard, and you like send threats to the companies, like, what the hell? What the hell, man? But yeah, those are my recommendations. I've been working, I've only been building these kits for almost 3 years now, so what the hell do I know, right? Yeah, oh yeah, another thing, do your own research about these kits too. It's like, I know a lot of people are used to other people just telling you hey, this is this thing. It's like you just watch one video about a guy and don't watch anything. It's like, oh, okay, I know everything I know. Like, no, do your research. It's like, don't just watch this video, or don't just watch just one video. Like, do multiple videos about it. It's like recommendations from, and then about the kits themselves, and well, that's how I got started anyway. So anyway, I hope this advice helps someone out there. So yeah, Double Riser will be coming in maybe about a couple of days at most, hopefully. And till next time, this has been Yuki Kano's AIDS, spreading this advice. So take care.